Hi, my name's Manoj Krishna. I'm a spine surgeon, and today I'm presenting a case of a 37-year-old lady who had a car accident and developed low back pain and a fracture of the L1 vertebra. As you can see on this MRI, there is a degenerative disc at the bottom at L5S1, and we treated that with an interbody fusion where we take out the disc and the facet joints and we put something in the disc space that replaces the load bearing across the disc. It's a cage filled with bone, and we also put a spacer in the level above to protect it from accelerated degeneration in the future. Here's Marie with her own story. Afternoon, Marie.
Hi,
So, Marie, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay. Tell me a story, Marie, about your back problem and how it affected your lifestyle and quality of life.
I originally hurt my back just over 2 years ago, and previous to that I'd been really fit and healthy. I was on holiday in Egypt and I fell off a quad bike,
Okay.
which in hindsight was really silly, but we all do these trips when we're away. I then had an issue with a couple of fractures in my back, which I had surgery on almost immediately. But then over the 2 years after the accident...
So you had a vertebroplasty, I think, higher
Yeah,
up.
yeah, that's right. And then on the back of that, I ended up with a disc problem that had gradually got worse and worse.
In the low back, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And that was kind of over a period of 2 years. I went to see a physio in York who I'd heard good things about. And Paula, after doing some work with me, and I was finding it difficult to continue kind of everyday life and continue with my job, Paula referred me to yourself.
Okay. Tell me about the effects of the drugs. What drugs were you taking and what effect this was having on your day-to-day life?
I was taking drugs every day and I think it was increasing. I was taking paracetamol and ibuprofen. They were making me extremely tired. I was also taking tramadol when the pain was particularly bad. But I did try to wait until I got home at the end of a working day before I took tramadol because it made me feel so tired.
You couldn't concentrate?
No, not at all. I work for a bank and I've got a really busy job. I'm an area manager, and I was finding it really difficult to function at work. I was tired, just even in terms of reading an email or dealing with a task, it was making me really sluggish. And I got to a point where I just couldn't operate at work at all. So I ended up taking some time out of work.
And I think it got you down as well?
It did. I was really upset, and I was at a point really where I felt that life had stopped because I was not being able to go out and socialise with friends. I like to keep fit and go to the gym. I was unable to exercise at all. Everything that I did was aggravating my back. So really it's through the referral that Paula did to yourself, and then subsequently the operation that I had that's kind of put me back on the straight and narrow.
Okay, so you had the surgery in January.
Mm-hmm.
It was posterior lumbar interbody fusion at L5S1, the bottom disc in your back.
Yeah.
So talk me through your surgery and your recovery.
Surgery, I was really nervous prior to my surgery, but made the decision just through looking at the website and doing some research and speaking to a couple of people who'd had surgery previously. I was, even though that said, I was still nervous. Surgery went really well. I went home the following, I think not the very following day, but surgery on the Friday, went home on the Sunday. The first couple of weeks were a little difficult, just in terms of getting back on my feet after the surgery, after effects of the anaesthetic and stuff. But other than that, I think just gone from strength to strength really. Was up and about and out walking, probably up to 1 mile to 2 miles very quickly, and just done a steady recovery from there.
How long were you off work?
I was off work for a period of 10 weeks.
Okay.
I think had I not had such a demanding job, I would have probably gone back more quickly.
Okay.
But I kind of work maybe a 50-hour week, so I needed to know that I was right before I went back.
And
really.
we're now about 4 months from surgery.
Yep.
So tell me how you're doing now.
Fantastic. I'm in the gym probably 5 or 6 times a week. Just trying to build my core strength and keep really fit. I don't take any painkillers at all. I've been caught out a couple of times at work when I've had a headache and I've had to take some paracetamol from a colleague. because I've had nothing at all on me, which is certainly different for me. Really well, very fit.
How much pain do you have?
Nothing at all in terms of back pain, groin pain and leg pain that I had prior to surgery. Sometimes I've had a busy day, I get tired towards the end of the day and I feel like I need to rest my back, but just complete change from where I was previously.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.